Commercial vacancy rates here in downtown Halifax are pushing 20%. More people are working from home. Most, though, are just moving into nicer offices a few blocks away.
The number one driver is the addition of new market supply over the last half decade. And generally, tenants will gravitate towards new product as it offers new features and amenities.
Tenants, McAvoy says, are leaving older buildings like the Centennial here and moving to Nova Centre or Queen's Mark. And as they move, spaces like the Centennial, built more than 50 years ago, are emptying out and creating new opportunities.
As you're looking at the track layout here, we're in the living room kitchen right now.
Sidewalk Real Estate bought this building 2 years ago, and they're quickly converting 12 of the 14 floors into apartments.
We're converting approximately 80% of the building, into which will become 141 residential apartment rentals.
The big question folks are trying to grapple with is the building envelope and the elevator scheme and the floor grid that's been built for office 40 years ago relevant, applicable, and salvageable to convert?
In this case, yes. Turns out gutting the office space, installing the new plumbing, the elevators, and walls is the easy part.
The actual de-tenanting of the building is the hardest part. Imagine you're walking into 100 leases with existing offices. You need to negotiate and work deals and wait in some time, at some points for leases to expire.
Once the space they need is empty, McNeil says repurposing a surplus building instead of demolishing and rebuilding gets more housing on the market faster.
We can provide housing and convert these old office space to residential space within a year and a half, where a project of the same size of 141 units could take arguably 2 to 3 years, new construction.
As for the price of rent, Sidewalk did qualify for $2 million in provincial money, provided they rent some of the units at less than market value. That deal hasn't been finalized, and developers here say they're under no obligation to rent any units at a reduced rate.
This is all a net benefit for downtown Halifax. Unfortunately, the cost of construction is enormous today. And so to make these projects work, and with rent caps in place, what you're seeing is increased rental rates.
Once this project is complete, Sidewalk says it plans to convert more office space in downtown Dartmouth. Preston Mulligan, CBC News, Halifax.